It's 5 o'clock on this Monday evening, March 15th, 2021. In direct run, News in the Norton. This will be their channel 5 o'clock news for Monday evening, March 15th, 2021. Time is 5 o'clock and the Norton temperature standing at 29 degrees and fair skies. Top stories on Peter Jones on the clock, 5 o'clock news for a Monday evening is 2 resident assault on police officer Brian D. Sickton, who died after January 6th Capitol riot. White House racist blunt potential COVID-19 surge. First major tax hike coming in since 1993. Vatican says Catholic Church cannot bless same-sex marriages. Progressive groups launch a $30 million effort to push voter rights legislation. 7 jurors picked 7 to come next cop trials in George Floyd's death in Minneapolis. Now on the White House race up. Massachusetts residents soured on Charlie Baker's handling of COVID-19 response. Psaki calls Cuomo vaccine chief's political outreach inappropriate. Missouri governor who resigned over the alleged sexual assault balls Senate run. All living excuse of president except Trump prepared an ad time in COVID-19 vaccine. 3 died when car hit 9 people in San Diego, driver in custody. Sarah River police response to women rallying against male violence rallies UK. Unrest in Myanmar leaves dozens more dead in weekend of violence. Flights cancelled in China's worst sandstorm in a decade. Germany suspends use of AstraZeneca vaccine along with Italy, France, and Spain. The White House is racing to prevent and prepare for a potential fourth coronavirus surge as more transmissible coronavirus spread across the U.S. Invest billions of dollars in post-coronavirus preparedness, accelerated pace of vaccinations, working to prepare the Republican governors for the prospect of another surge. And what may be a first White House to drop plans to surge vaccines to emerge in hotspots and in attempt to blunt the virus trajectory and protect those that have risk, two senior administration officials told CNN. While the number of daily coronavirus cases continue to decline, and more than 2 million Americans died being vaccinated daily, White House COVID-19 response team has been preparing for the worst, and officials have been going through data to plot the virus trajectory, mapping out different scenarios and drawing up plans for how the federal government would step the action. And senior administration officials said everything they do must put in mind that there is going to be another surge. Summing up the administration efforts to combat the virus and prepare for a surge. And that forecast an increase in recent weeks has declined in new cases says slow, leveling off that were in high level. And the U.S. Centers for Disease Control Prevention believes that the transmission will be 117 variant, which is first survived in the UK, will be the dominant strain within weeks. They're also concerned about governors, local officials, prematurely loosening public health restrictions in the swing states. And fourth surge will be the first on President Biden's watch. And a major test of the new administration, while some constraints still remain, including the left side of 40 state and local official and federal government, and implementing public health restrictions that half a dozen of Biden administration officials told CNN believe that the federal government is better prepared for than ever before to handle a surge. South Korean and Taiwanese manufacturers in Myanmar being urged to fly their respective national flags after Chinese manufacturers were set on fire. Report Japan's ministry working on successor F-2 fighter. EU planning to sue Britain over Irish portion of Brexit agreement. Netherlands began 3 days of voting for election amid COVID-19 measures. South Korean Unification Minister Lee Young met with the main opposition. Lauren Griswold would call for the enforcement of North Korean Human Rights Act and tens of thousands of people marched across South Korea on Monday to demonstrate against sexual harassment and sexual violence and gender inequality between two scandals in the country. The Dow Jones Industrial Average gained 174 points to reach a new record Monday, and then the S&P 500 also hit a record high as airline stocks soared after TSA reported the greatest volume of air travel in about a year. The good stocks today. Up 174.82 at 32.954.46. S&P 500 up 25.60 at 39.60.94. Nasdaq up 139.84 at 13.459.71. 3 killed, 6 British COVID-19 variant to become dominant U.S. strain within weeks, according to the CDC. FBI said National Obama was meant as suicide not linked to terrorism. Discrimination as in practices from nearly a century ago continue to influence a person's risk of suffering stroke, claims a new study that reveals that Leslie structural racism in the United States. Nearly 90% of the people in the United States who received the first dose of COVID-19 vaccination have completed the 2-dose cycle of the third disease control prevention on Monday. VP Harris in jail, Biden hit the road to promote relief plan. Minimize jet orders, martial law, and larger Yangon. India fires mill raises private money to cover buyout. Brazil's pulls out Muslim base and Lebanon gun experts. LGBTQ Catholics stung by Vatican rebuff of same-sex unions. Lynch and MBTA's furlough service cuts not gonna fly. Amazon will deliver cash to Kingston and Plymouth. And Randolph man accused of double stabbing at a Boston bar. Elon Musk changed his job title to Techno King at Tesla. Wells Fargo Chase criticized over his time on short stimulus check delivery. Some Minnesotans are shopping for COVID-19 vaccine that they want. And Moderna's next generation COVID-19 vaccine candidate tested in clinical trial participants. Million-year-old plants show Greenwell's once ice cream after Sunday's launch. SpaceX is on the cusp of a historic reuse milestone. Dock watches have been spoken California hikers for centuries. What are they? And ISS stitches 2.9-ton powder batteries created as the most massive piece of space trash. In sports, Joe Tooney agrees to a 5-year deal with the Kansas City Chiefs, and Drew Brees reveals next career move after retirement from NFL, which is NBC Sports as a broadcaster. And tonight, Boston's Bruins take on the Pittsburgh Penguins in Pittsburgh. Game time 7 o'clock. Peter Channel News Time is 5:06. Time enough for Peter Channel traffic and to check on this Monday evening. MBTA subway coming around ferries. They are looking good. Look at the Providence vicinity 95. Slow between 126 all the way down there. The 610 connector in downtown Providence. 610 connector a little bit slow before 95 in downtown Providence. 146 a little bit slow around that. Saleswood Road, North Bridgeport Island. And Jamestown, Newport, and Sycamore Bridge is all looking good, but Mano Bridge a little bit slow. Route 60 eastbound side, a little bit slow around the Sandwich Stretch and on 130 and Route 60 westbound side. Also Hannah Stretch and 24 southbound side, so to 128 Canton all the way down to the Stoughton. 139 in Stoughton. 120 a little bit slow between the Ridgeview split down to 24 and Canton and 7th Expressway. 120 southbound side, accident after Route 37 and 120 northbound side, accident after Route 37 and Braintree, so expect some delays. 7th Expressway a little bit slow between the Braintree split all the way down to Union Street and Braintree on Route 3. And 7th Expressway is backed up all the way from the back all the way down to the gas tanks in Dorchester. And 128 both ends a little between Route 3 around the Burlington area. 39, 395 looking good, except on Route 3 at the northbound side. A little bit slower. Route 4 in Chelmsford, but 39, 395 looking good from 128 to the New Hampshire border. And south to the right sideways out. Looking good in Western Mass, ditto. And 84 westbound side. A little bit slow on Route 9 in the Farmington, Connecticut area. Parkway eastbound slow between Westport down to Trumbull. 95 northbound side. Low slow to Bridgeport stretch. And 95 one southbound side. Low slow to Wayman stretch. And 89 southbound side. A little bit slow around the Burlington, Vermont area. And 95 southbound side. Low slow Hampton, Doles in New Hampshire. And 95 northbound side. Low slow Holton, Maine. Peter Channel News Time 5:08. Time now for Peter Channel weather report. High pressure building in the northeast will maintain dry and that's easily cold weather for tonight. But winds will slowly subside. The temperatures will then begin to moderate during the week. A weak weather system will bring scattered rain and snow showers Tuesday night and Wednesday. And another system may impact our region Thursday and Friday. Dry, warmer weather is expected next weekend. And last devotion effect, snow showers was pushing up the outer Cape and the steering winds have started back to west-northwest in response to the surface region working in the region and expect those to diminish further through the evening as bands of cloudiness likewise both farther offshore and diminish. And otherwise, a clear and very cold night is ahead as the northwest wind subsides this evening and except close to the midnight along the coast and sighted towards cold and west Canada and given dry air mass but not quite as that cold as given its recent low bias forecast the lows of the signal numbers and teams and setting. Didn't see any record lows this morning, but it will be close for record cold eyes this afternoon, Boston and Worcester. Heavy rain, nightly abundant, and severe weather possible across portions of the central to southern plains Tuesday and Wednesday, and heavy rains and acid flash flooding also possible across portions of the southeast Monday night and Tuesday. Fire weather threat for the 7-9 plains Tuesday and Wednesday, and strong mid-upper level low back to the western winter storm to the central Rockies and central plains will continue the weekend tonight and Tuesday across the mid-sector of the nation. The wintry weather to the north of the system over the upper Mississippi Valley to the Great Lakes will continue the weekend overnight to Tuesday with fairly light snowfall, nice and advanced expected. And most of the backflow wet remaining in the system will be on the southeast edge of the across portions of the southeast where the heavy rains actually flooding are possible late tonight into Tuesday from the north to Georgia and Alabama. And another strong mid-upper level low will be moving eastward across the southwest Monday night into Tuesday in the 7-9 plains Tuesday night and Wednesday. This system will not have as great as winter. Another Right back as recent strong storm system, however, additional light to moderate snows are possible across the mountains of Arizona and Utah with locally heavy snows for portions of the southern Rockies. This system will be more powerful with respect to heavy rain, flash flooding, and severe weather threats Tuesday and Wednesday across portions of the southern and central plains. In addition, winds of low relative humidity late Tuesday and Wednesday will increase the fire weather threat across the southern plains from the eastern Mexico to west and southwest Texas. Okay, let's take a look at the red flag warning until 9 p.m. All of the Massachusetts Island, except for those locations that still have snow on the ground. In northwest, 10 and 20 miles, gust of 35 miles an hour, 15-25%, and 20s around 30. And dry weather, strong winds will result in critical fire weather conditions. A red flag warning means that critical fire weather conditions are occurring. Any fires that start being spread rapidly become difficult to extinguish. Okay, let's take a look at the forecast. It goes like this for tonight. Mostly good sky, low 12 above, northwest by 5 to 10 miles, coming to light, north to midnight, winds good sky, strange 3 miles for Tuesday, increased sky time at 37 degrees, cloudy given to the southwest by 5 miles in the afternoon, Tuesday night, and slight gentle snow showers up to 3 a.m., mostly clouds with 28 degrees, southwest by 6 miles coming in the evening, just reached 20%, Wednesday, slight gentle showers up, snow showers before 9 a.m., partly south coming 46, low 32 degrees, light south wind, just reached 20% for Thursday, partly south coming 55, low 28 degrees, coming in the northwest by 5 miles in the afternoon for Friday. Most of the Saskatchewan are about 34, low 35 degrees. Northwest about 11, 14 miles an hour, 26 miles for Saturday. Saskatchewan 44, low 36 degrees. Northwest about 5 to 7 miles an hour for Sunday. Saskatchewan 52, low 38 degrees. Light to variable wind. And Monday, Saskatchewan 57 degrees. Currently in Naughton, it's 29 degrees and fair skies. That's going to be the Peter Channel 5 o'clock news for Monday, March 15th, 2021. I'm Peter J. Worcester. You have a good evening, good attitude. Stay safe, be positive, be healthy, be well. I will see you tomorrow at 10 o'clock for Atlanta Airport. Hope you have a good evening.